Good morning, guys. Who would have thought day 2? I know, I'm just as surprised as you are. So today I am doing like full face of makeup. I'm not going to go through everything. I just decided to turn on the camera right now since we're starting the day. But I am doing a full face of makeup, which I don't normally do on the days that I work, but we're filming for the salon Instagram today. So I like to have my makeup done for filming days. Also, I think for the days, like the way I'm kind of visualizing the schedule going for this as like film one day, edit the next day, and then film and upload on the same day, if that makes sense. So the last video, it's going up today, the day that I'm filming this. So I think I'll get like half of the days done. I know I'm already a little bit late because I didn't post directly on the 1st. I just decided very last minute. I'm so sorry. I don't normally like to wear makeup for work other than like what you saw me do the other day where it's like my brows, my mascara, and my lips. I used to like sometimes do blush, but it still rubs off. So the reason why I don't like to wear makeup to work is because I wear the mask all day while working, just so that I'm not like inhaling extra nail dust and stuff. If I do my makeup while I'm wearing the mask, then I get like mask lines and it's like my makeup starts getting all uneven and everything. So I just decide not to wear makeup, which is fine with me. But on the days that I do wear my makeup, because I know that the mask is gonna mess it up, I will not wear a mask, which is why I only do this for filming days, because I don't want to risk myself to inhaling more dust than I need to. Also, I don't think I have like any crazy removals today, but sometimes if they have like a lot of design or I'm doing nail removal, like those chunks are like flying at me, so it kind of just like protects me from like not getting anything on me. I don't think I'll ever stop carving the underneath of my eyebrows. I feel like it just perfect amount of structure that my eyebrows need. But I did give up carving the top a long time ago, especially since I like that like hair-like flick on the top. You guys, I have been in love with this brush. I got it from the Dollar Tree. I wasn't even there for myself. I actually have an aunt that like every time she comes down, she always forgets her mascara, so I went to get her mascara. I got her like a couple of brushes. She ended up not doing her makeup when she was here. She didn't ask me for any mascara, so I ended up not giving her the brushes. And they were just sitting here, and then I was like, oh, you know what? Let me use this brush. And I absolutely love it. It's so hard for me since I have like these very blonde pieces right here. I like always get makeup on them. I try my best to like kind of hide it, but still kind of happens. Normally I'd put lip gloss on, but I don't think I'm going to until it's closer to filming, because it's 8 o'clock right now. I still have to eat breakfast and we're not filming till 12, so I think I'm just gonna do my like lip liner. I already did my lip stain, and then I think I'm just gonna do chapstick over top, and then I'll do the lip liner later. Did I say do the lip liner later? I'll do the lip gloss later. Okay, am I running late? Yes. Did I not get a chance to get breakfast? Also yes, so we have to stop Starbucks to go get something. And I'm partially also running late because I'm trying to finish uploading this video so that I could edit. I have to edit music. You guys will have seen by now, but I have to edit music in the beginning, and I needed to upload to be able to do that. So it says I have 40 minutes left, but I know I'm connected to my hotspot on my phone, so I think that's why it still says 40 minutes, because it was going a lot faster once I like had it plugged into the wall and also connected to like regular Wi-Fi. So time to go get breakfast and eat on our way to work, because we have like 40 minutes before our client, so just enough time. Bro, I feel so bad. I literally placed the order right as I was getting up to the window.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What can I get started for you?
I have a mobile order.
What was the name?
Vanessa.
Let me just double check on that for you.
Awesome, thank you. I feel so bad.
Did you happen to just place it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, we just do ask that you respect the estimated time that it gets you because there are a few orders in front of you.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that.
Okay, we'll see you here.
Thank you. That was embarrassing, bro. I feel so bad. So I actually do know not to do this because I have a friend that works for Starbucks that's like, hey, don't place the order right when you're getting there. Like, you need to place it a little bit in advance. I was hoping that it was gonna go through while I was still at the light, but it did not. So and then I was like, oh, there's a couple cars ahead ordering, so I was like, I'll still have enough time. And then literally as I pulled up, I was like next to be at the intercom. Also, I feel so bad not placing a mobile order because I do so many customizations sometimes to my drink that I'm like, I don't want to go through all that. I'd rather just do it through the app. I was running late. My bad. Completely. She yelled at me. And you know what? I deserved it, so I'll take it. I ended up getting a egg and cheddar box. Because I wanted eggs, but I didn't want the egg white bites I normally get. And I got a spicy chicken pocket. What the heck is this called? Jalapeno chicken pocket. And I got a protein matcha with chocolate protein cold foam. So when I started this first client, I decided I wanted to record because she came in basically telling me she didn't know what she wanted, but she knew she wanted something that was like all out Christmas. We went over some Pinterest ideas, and this idea was in my Christmas Pinterest board that I have on my Looksbynessa Pinterest if you guys want to go see and follow. But basically, it's the same design on each hand, except one hand is red and white, and then the other hand is green and white, but the same design will show up on each finger. The first finger I decided to start with, the design was the pinky, just because it seemed like the easiest to go by. I don't do airbrush with like an actual airbrush gun. I use airbrush powder, which is this one that I'm showing by I think this one's by S&S. And basically the way you use these is you put your layer of gel paint and you don't cure it. And then you spray the powder airbrush onto the wet gel, and you're gonna keep spraying until you like the opacity, and then once you get there, you're gonna go ahead and cure it and it'll be fully cured under 60 seconds, just like your regular gel paint would be. I do have a little bit like powder residue around the nail, so sometimes I'll use that little blower. It's actually a little air blower from an old lash kit that I got a long time ago, and I do show it later, but that ombre effect with the powder can kind of give like a little bit of a texture, so I will go in with a base coat after that to get rid of that if I need to add design after, which I do in this case because I'm gonna add a star onto that one. Since the powder for the pinky was kind of like the base layer for the design, I went through the rest of the nails and made sure my base layers were all done. So there's going to be a candy cane on the white, so I made sure the white was the two coats, red were two coats. The middle nail does have glitter, so I went through and made sure to add my glitter nail. I used a diamond gel for the glitter just because I wanted it to be super fine, but I did want it to have some pigment, so I felt like the diamond green and the diamond red would be perfect. For a while I was using the backing paper that comes on forms when I do sculptured acrylics, so those forms that you use for sculpture, I would just save them all to use as my palettes for my gels. But I have absolutely been loving these translucent post-it notes. I highly recommend you find them in the office supply area at your any stores that have office supplies, I guess. I found mine at Target, but I have been enjoying them, so I keep going back and forth depending on what I'm gonna be doing for nail art. But like I said, the ring finger is just gonna have some candy cane stripes. So since this is the red hand, we are doing red candy cane stripes on this nail. In the inspo picture, the stripes were kind of straighter, but personally, I kind of like a little bit of an S curve on my candy cane nails, unless my client asks for something different. But if I have free range, I do like to kind of do like this S motion for my lines. I think it just makes the candy cane nails look a lot prettier and I don't know, like more feminine if that's even possible in a candy cane. Normally, when I have candy canes be the main design, I guess you could say, in a Christmas set, I would really try to make sure that they're symmetrical and that I'm starting the lines on the same area. I didn't really do so with this. I think you can tell in the final product, kind of, that I added more lines on the green side than I did on the red side, but I wasn't really too worried about that because there is a chrome design going on top of this, so wasn't too precise on how many lines comparing to the other hand. I think in the end, you don't really notice because you have those chrome designs on top of this, and I was being aware of that while I was doing this. Also, in case you guys are wondering, I am using the Brittany Tokyo nail brush, specifically the green liner or great liner, I believe the brush is called. I'll try to leave a link in the description of this video if you guys are interested. I don't know if this is just like a niche thing for me or if every nail tech does this. I've never really like put too much focus on it, but I do use only that brush for all of my nail art. You'll see like it's the only brush that I'm using throughout the whole segment. Sorry for this clip being cut off, by the way. I was definitely still trying to figure out my angles and I think I'm just like all over the place, but hopefully, I feel like sometimes I just need to film and get it done, and then we can work on the micro things later. So, the point is, I actually filmed doing this set. But back to that brush, I do use only that brush to do like all my nail art. So I'll leave it linked in case anyone's interested. I do believe that they sell it, and I actually bought a second one recently so that I could like interchange, which I don't know why I didn't bring it out because I kept cleaning the brush in between the red and the green, and it would have made more sense for me to like use one brush for the red hand and the other brush for the green hand, but it's the exact same brush. I'm telling you, it's the only brush that I like to use. Now that my base is laid down, with all my base colors, I went in with a matte gel polish and I did a full 60-second cure and then I sprayed alcohol or I think it's 70%, yeah, 70% alcohol, only 70% alcohol, it's not mixed with anything. I sprayed it all over and then I used a lint-free wipe and rubbed it off really well. And then I'm just going in with a black gel to do my chrome design because all the designs on top of this are pretty much chrome. As you saw in that last clip too with the green hand, if I make a mistake, I wipe it off with that 70% alcohol as well. You have to make sure to do that because if you have anything that's like, if it's alcohol mixed with acetone, it's gonna make it stick. If you use swipe, it's gonna make it stick. This is the best way that I've done chrome isolation. As you can see here, it's super, super clean isolation this way. Again, right here is the perfect example. We're putting a gold star, and then I believe that it starts going back and forth. So on the green hand, you have red chrome, and then on the red hand, you have green chrome. So, I mean, you can't get any cleaner than that, I'm telling you. Here, I pretty much just went back and forth on the same nail since it was the same design. So this middle finger will get a present. I went to the middle finger on the green hand and did the present. And then once those were cured with the 60 seconds, I went in and did the chrome. And then I would move on to the next finger. The pointer finger does have a mix of gold chrome into whatever that hand was. So like the stars are going to be red on the green hand. So I did those first, cured that, and then added the colored chrome. And then I went back in and added the gold detailing that will go onto both of these. After I was done with all the chrome design, I went in with a builder gel to seal that chrome in, and then on top of that, I went in with my top coat, and this is the final design. I'm so sorry I didn't get to show you guys doing the thumbs because the angle, but they came out so cute. I just finished my 2 morning clients. I have a break in order to help our videographer film things for the salon. So we're going over what we want filmed and video ideas and stuff. I think I'm gonna try getting a little bit behind the scenes right now, but I have been feeling just like so, I feel overwhelmed this morning. One, because I was running late, and then two, I feel like everyone was asking me so much like while I was trying to finish my client. I have a little bit of a break where I can like chill out and think about our next thing right now, which is filming. How many years have you been doing hair?
I've been here 42 years.
And what would you say is your specialty?
I'm specialized in correction colors and the haircuts, any type of haircuts, laser cuts, scissor cuts, makeup, whatever you need.
If you had to pick a candy that tastes like dirty socks or toothpaste, what would you pick?
Can you ask me again?
Un dulce que sabe a toothpaste, a pasta de dientes, or a calcetines with logos.
Toothpaste. Toothpaste.
New sign is going up. Okay. So after we finished filming, I was trying to film getting filmed while doing my client. But then I was trying to finish her also because she came late and I had her double appointment. But then I realized, I was like, wait, honestly, if you want, why don't you just come back on Monday for your second service? And I ended up working out because she has a wedding to go to, so like that would have helped her out, like lasting a little bit longer for the wedding. So I ended up only doing 1 service on her, which is okay with me because like I said, we moved it to next week. So I'm done for the day. It's 6:42. I gotta go home and work out, but kind of don't want to. I think the reason I'm like not wanting to is because today's legs. I'm like, ugh. I want to get this makeup off me. That's what I want to do. I feel like just, ugh, I need a clean face. You know what I mean? I just got sent one of our videos for the salon, so my mind is on that. But I need to drink water. Almost done. I actually forgot to be drinking this throughout the day, which is not good because I'm taking creatine. But I do want to drink my bone broth right now. So if I'm drinking that, it's gonna be like too much liquid. So I'm gonna finish this, and then I think I might have to call a day on the water because I need to drink my bone broth. I'm trying to decide what I want to eat for dinner too. Last 2 days, I've been having shrimp with like vegetable / like rice mix, just depending on what I have in the fridge. But I don't think I should be eating, I don't think you're supposed to eat shrimp too many days in a row. I don't know, I could be wrong on that, but since I ate shrimp 2 days back to back, I want to take a break today. So I don't know what I'm gonna eat today. Okay, here are the options. And I feel like this is gonna be a weird mix, but it's either do a buffalo chicken bowl or asparagus with some Beyond Burgers. I think I would be eating these by themselves though because I don't have any bread to go with it. So it'd kind of be like a Flying Dutchman style, if you will, except they don't have onions, and that's where I'm kind of like, I don't want to eat the Beyond Burgers without doing like a little layered onion situation. I think I might have to do the buffalo chicken situation, which is fine because I can start drinking my my bone broth while it's in the air fryer. So I think we might have to do that. All done. I just finished dinner and I think I'm gonna take a shower because I feel so cold that I need something to like warm me up. So I think a shower will do that for me. And I think I'm gonna end it off here. because I'm going straight to bed after that shower. I'm so glad that we made it to the end of episode 2 of Vlogmas. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.